Hello and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. Today I got some more Criterion movies to share with you that I picked up from Barnes&Noble. Went out to the movies with my brother the other day, and I got there a little early, so I stopped by Barnes&Noble that's right next door and picked up a couple of things. Also, stick around for after this because I got a package in the mail, a Criterion movie that's out of print that I bought purely because it seems like a movie that shouldn't be in the Criterion collection, but it's a movie I enjoy, and it wasn't that expensive. It's one of those lower cost out of print DVDs, but it's like the Criterion collection has movies like The Rock and Armageddon in it, and so anytime I find movies like that, I like to pick it up because I think it's just kind of funny that films like that get kind of jumbled in to all this other stuff that people consider higher cinematic entertainment. And to see that a film that could be considered lesser than is in the collection. And so I always kind of find it neat to find those and pick those up. But I'll share that with you in a second. I got a knife just to open it up. But we'll get in here and see what I picked up. I hope everyone out there is doing well. I know I am. And I got these the other day. I was wanting to get into them because one of the movies I really wanted to watch the other day, but I held off and just watched something else anyway. Put that right there. But starting out with, and this is one that I heard a lot of folks talking about, and it has, it'll give it away, so I will talk about the movie. But Spine number 1181, and that is Petite Maman. It has the, I guess, the film My Life as a Zucchini, which I own. I own that film somewhere. I don't know if it's on the shelf or it's in my stack of rewatches. It doesn't look like it's on the shelf, so it's in the stack of rewatches I have. Yeah, I'm assuming that this is the original French version. I think that's what this is in, yeah, French. So I'm assuming the My Life as a Zucchini is the original version that we're getting. It wasn't a remake. It was the exact same movie, but I think it was just redubbed. And so I think you had like Nick Offerman as one of the characters. I think maybe Michael Cera was a character. I'm not sure exactly. Wild Bill, if you remember from last time, is jumping around on everything. He's up on top of the old Zenith tube right now, just licking his paws. But anyway, this is the first one I got. Second one I got, and it was a recommendation to me. It was one that I planned on getting anyway, but it was recommended to me that it was one I should pick up. And since I was going to pick it up anyway, and somebody was just like, "You should pick this up," it must mean it's a really good movie. And I hope this is the green screen behind me. My shelves are actually right here, but my movie room is turned upside down right now, basically. I'm trying to reorganize things, and like I have stacks upon stacks of things I need to watch or rewatch, and I'm just trying to organize. So this right here is a green screen. So this cover may disappear a little bit in the green screen, but it is Spine number 1185, and that is After Hours. I got the 4K version. They did have Blu-ray, but I wanted to get the 4K. I got a 4K player recently, so whenever I see a 4K title available, I just get that. It's like $5 more. But I've seen some older 4K titles that I've got in my collection, like The Lost Boys, Pacific Rim, that are just mint, just tasty good. It's beautiful on 4K, and I got some more movies like The Truman Show and The Big Lebowski, The Godfather 1 and 2 that I've been told is amazing on 4K. So I've been picking up more 4K stuff, and again, $11.85, and that is After Hours, Martin Scorsese flick. I've been wanting to get this one for a little while now. I remember the original cover was like, I think it was like an alarm clock, and it was this fella's head being like twisted around or something like that with some fingers, but yeah. But lastly, and this one, so this just came out after my last haul. So the last Criterion Barnes&Noble haul I did, this was released after that. So that's one of the reasons I picked that up upon the some folks reaching out and saying, hey, you need to get that. But this one they didn't have the other day, but they had put up a secondary display at our Barnes&Noble that that had some more movies, I guess, that they had put in there after the sale went on. I guess they had purchased some more movies, and they were just in there in random order, no heads or tails to it. But I stumbled over this one. This is one I was wanting to get, and that is Spine number 843, Punch Drunk Love. I love this movie. That's That Mattress Man. That whole scene I absolutely love. But this movie is fantastic. So that was one I was wanting to get. So these were the movies that I picked up at my sale. So that's the last I'm picking up this go around. I shouldn't be near another Barnes & Noble anytime soon. Hopefully, because frankly I don't need to be spending the money. I always, the sale happens and I always say I'm only going to spend this much money. And then it ends up being more than that, and you know, I just need to practice self-control. Let's call it what it is. But I'll go ahead and get into this. Show you what I picked up off the eBay. And again, I think this was like $9 or something like that. But it was one that I kind of had to have. This package is done very well. More than I'm going to cut myself here. But and this is one, frankly, I don't think it's going to get it because it has a different distributor now. Oh, that was kind. They put a paper towel in there to make sure that the disc didn't go all crazy. Although I'm probably going to have to see about getting this disc resurfaced because while it said very good, it's more acceptable. So I don't know about that. But it is Spine number 23, and that is RoboCop. Yeah, I wouldn't have figured RoboCop would have found a place in the collection, but I guess it did. Recently, this had an Arrow video release, I guess, a year or two ago. So I don't think it's going to hop back over to Criterion anytime soon to re-release. But I thought that would have been just a great addition to my collection, so I added that in there. So that's what I got. But anyway, did anyone else go last minute to the Barnes & Noble Criterion Collection sale? And if you did, jot down in the comments below if you picked anything up. If you recorded video yourself or anything like that, throw that down in the comments below. I've already seen so many videos already that people have shared on their own channel. Because I just keep on watching those. You never know what somebody might say about a movie that'll trigger a response to make you want to go check it out. But yeah, that's what I picked up. So this doesn't really count as part of the sale, but you know, it's in there anyway. So these are the titles I got this past week, and that's that. So anyway, thank you all for stopping by, checking out the channel, seeing what I picked up. I hope to have some more videos up for you soon. I need to be doing some reviews. That's what I need to do. I recently watched, and let me just grab this real quick. I recently watched this movie, and this is just me droning on at the end of this video, but I recently watched this movie. Now, while I don't find it to be the best movie in the world, and I was debating on whether or not to keep it in my collection, but Robert De Niro's, his acting in this film, especially with some afflictions his particular character has, just amazing. And like, it sort of reminded me of shoot, I'll pull that out if it's not near me right now, but I can't remember the name of the movie. I think it was like Flawless or something like that, where it was him and, was it Philip Seymour Hoffman? He played the he was like a burlesque, I wouldn't call him a burlesque performer. I think he was looking to save money up to like transition or something like that. Maybe, I think in the film he was like a drag queen, but I think he was looking to transition. I can't remember. That's a movie it's been a while since I've seen, and I need to rewatch, but Robert De Niro was in that, and he had this, like, I guess he had suffered a stroke, and so he had half of his body was paralyzed. But in this film, he has this sort of like accelerated Parkinson's disease that essentially turned into this like sort of full body paralysis almost. But his acting in it was just amazing. When I saw it, I wanted to keep the film just for that. But it looks like this was nominated for 3 Academy Awards. But it is Awakenings with Robin Williams and Robert De Niro. And there's a lot of actors in this, like John Hurd. That was who was in that film I got. I can't remember the name of it. Something about winter or something like that. I get so many movies I can't remember the titles. But it was in a Criterion film I got the last time, and like Chilling Stories of Winter or something like that. I'm mucking it up. But John Hurd was also in this. It also had that lady who was at the beginning of Ghostbusters, the old lady in the library. It had her. A lot of familiar faces in this movie. Just a lot of names that I frankly need to learn. I'm terrible when it comes to remembering names, or especially with actors and actresses. I'm terrible with that, I guess, remembering their names. But yeah, I would definitely say this is a pretty good flick that I would recommend checking out, at least for De Niro's acting. You're going to get a Robin Williams, dramatic performance. It's really good. But De Niro's acting is, I think I would find it difficult to act at such a level, because you're not just portraying emotion or doing something like that, fear. You're not like, it's like you're portraying an involuntary action. And while I guess you can, act like, you have a case of the handshakes, like his was next level, like authentic. And I don't know if he maybe watched videos of people with like Parkinson's or something like that, like extremely advanced Parkinson's, but he had, it was unbelievable how well his acting was in this film. But yeah, I would definitely suggest checking that out. I don't know why I shared that. I can't remember how we got that far. But anyway, I hope everyone out there is doing well. And thank you again for stopping by the channel. And I'm going to get back to watching a movie I was watching a little earlier. And playing with the cats. It's a Saturday, so I'm going to do that. But anyway, thank you very much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye.